because of what's happened. Massive fraud all over the place.
That was President Trump on his new push to end and stop mail-in ballots. But Democrats say they will fight him on this. Joining us now for a reaction from House Judiciary, Congressman Jeff Van Drew. Congressman, it's always great to have you back on. What's your take on this? Can Trump stop this? Or here's the deal. The states oversee elections and how they're run. But can he do it via federal civil rights violations because it disenfranchises voters when you have fake or fraudulent mail-in ballots? That's a civil rights issue.
Liz, first of all, let me say it's great to be on with you always. I think that there is a way an executive order can be written. It has to be done carefully and accurately. It is the states who oversee the election laws, but there also is a federal component. And here's the interesting issue. We all remember COVID when everything was mail-in ballot. What a debacle. It was awful. People, the real world, because I go out and, as many of us do, speak to real people in apartment buildings. There were multiple mail-in ballots sent to the same person. Sometimes people would have multiple ballots sent to different addresses. Other times, people who were passed away. These are real people I spoke to, large numbers of them, and it's indicative of what happened around the country. Florida may be better. They may do a better job there. I'm sure they do. But in general, it is ripe for abuse. Mail-in ballots should be for when you are sick, when you are overseas in the military, when you are so disabled you cannot access a voting machine. But we have early voting on the machine now. That's how Republicans really did a job this last election. You can get to vote weeks early on a machine. It's accurate. It's done properly. And by the way, we need to have always voter ID, picture ID. You know, I don't know why the Democrats want to fight with this. Do they not want to have fair and free elections?
Yeah, why not voter ID?
I mean,
you need voter ID to go buy, liquor or open a bank account or rent a hotel room or a car. I mean, so many say stop mail-in ballots. It was meant for the pandemic. Get rid of it now. I mean, the U.S. Postal Service has struggled to get millions of ballots delivered in time. They often go way past the legal deadlines. Mail-in ballots are more likely to be rejected than in-person ballots because of missing signatures, late postmarks. There's also fraud in ballot harvesting. I mean, we saw rejection rates in some states as high as 20% in the last few elections.
No, exactly. Why would you want a system like that? Now, I understand there are certain applications if you're sick and you can't make it in, if you are overseas and you're in the military, if you are disabled and for some reason can't access the machine, of course. But that's a very limited number compared to the large numbers that are used now. We know that some of them aren't, right? Nobody's checking on them. You know what, Liz? Remember the drop boxes? And they're still out there. And they were broken open, ballots pouring out of them, laying on the ground. Why would you have a system? We've invested so much. Let's make sure we have good, accurate machines or methods of doing it with ID.
Congressman Van Drew, always a pleasure to see you again, sir. Thanks for joining us.